Okay, welcome back from the weekend. It's Sunday morning, 10:15-ish, 10:17 on May 24th, right? The year is progressing quickly. Just a couple more weeks. Your test is next. Section 2 and Section 1, your test is on the 3rd of June. Section 3, your test is on the 4th of June. All right? And what we're going to do is we're going to look at problem that says 104 that says suppose you slowly add 0.1 molar NaOH, sodium hydroxide, to 50 milliliters of 0.1 molar HCl. What volume of NaOH must you add before neutralization will occur? Explain your answer. Alex, you look completely and absolutely focused on the computer screen. Are you following along with me or looking at the NBA results, or what is it you're doing? Anything you're paying attention to, everything we're doing? Excellent. Because I'm telling you, you look completely and utterly focused. Thank you for paying attention and following along. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so if I have, this is what I have HCl and NaOH, right? Yes? Yeah. I have 50 milliliters of 0.1 molar NaOH, HCl, right? And I want to know how much, and then I have NaOH, right? And I'm going to pour NaOH into the reaction. This exists, but I want to pour this into the reaction. How much HCl, how much NaOH am I going to need to pour in to HCl? How many? What am I going to do? How much NaOH am I going to need to completely neutralize the HCl? Okay, well, we could use our intuition and say, well, if this is 50 of 0.1, we're going to need 50 of 0.1. Now you might say to yourself, is that going to do it? Well, it might. In other words, for every mole, for every particle of HCl, I only have one H, right? It's not like H2SO4. You get it? And for every particle of NaOH, I only have one hydroxide. So I'm going to probably need what volume of this to neutralize this? I'm going to probably need 50 milliliters, right? But let's see. How many actual particles, how many moles, let's say, how many moles of HCl are in 50 milliliters of NaOH? Well, so I know, and you need your calculators out, okay? All right, so I know that there's 0.1 moles HCl per 1,000 milliliters. Don't I know that? Because that's what I'm using. For every 0.1 mole, I have 1,000 milliliters, and vice versa. And then I want to say, well, how many is in 50 milliliters? Right? Yes? Okay, so 0.1 times 50 divided by 1,000 is what? Help me out. Yes, Sean?
0.005.
All right, so the answer is, we'll put X there because we don't feel like thinking about it. So the answer is how many moles?
0.005.
You're going to have to speak up. You sound a little tired. 0.005? Is that correct? Yes? So 0.005 moles. Okay? All right? You okay with that? So, this is 1-to-1. How many moles am I going to need here? Isn't it 1-to-1 particles? Doesn't this represent a particle? Pardon, the number of particles? So how many moles of NaOH am I going to need to do this? Same, right? So I'm going to need 0.005 moles, right? Yes? What volume is going to give me 0.005 moles? It's the same molarity here, so that's the same. So, do you remember that I calculated this? Right? So I would need 50 milliliters, correct? So it's the same. It's 1 to 1. Now, let me ask you this. So it'd be 50 milliliters. Now, let me ask you this. If I had 0.1 molar H2SO4, what happens if I had 0.1 molar H2SO4? How much of this would I need? 0.2? No. Yes, you're correct. What Aiden said was, if I have H2SO4 and I used 0.005 moles, um, 50 milliliters. In other words, if I use 50 milliliters of this, right? If I use 50 milliliters of this, I would need 0.2 molar, right? I would need twice the number of moles, right? Correct? Yes? Because I have twice the number of hydrogens. That's not what I asked, but that's okay. That's okay. What volume of this would I need? If I'm using 0.1 molar, what volume will I need?
100 milliliters?
100 milliliters. Because this would be 0.010, correct? Of hydrogen ions. Right? You get it? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if this were sulfuric acid, H2SO4, and I'm trying to neutralize this would be 0.010 moles. So I would need either twice the volume or twice the molarity. Correct? Yes? You get it? You understand? Okay, good. Number 104 finished. Clear? Yes? This is a perfect example, like for instance on your final exam, how you could spend a lot of time calculating the amount you need, or you can think and reason it through. T, you understand? How many people see right away now that you would need 50 milliliters right away? You see that? Now, how many people also see if I had sulfuric acid, I would need 100 milliliters? How many people see that if I had phosphoric acid, how much of that would I need? Yeah, 3 times, because it's H3PO4. So I would need 150 milliliters. How about pyrophosphoric acid? H4P2O7. I would need 200, right? You see that? Yes? Yes? Okay. We're off.